Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome to the stream. We are of course headed to the backyard again today to play some more Grounded and continue building out the base we started in the middle of the pond on our little floating foundation pieces that we got unlocked. Welcome everyone who's here in the chat so far, or if you're watching on the channel afterwards, welcome as well. As always, big thanks to everyone who's clicked on that join button to become a channel member. I very much appreciate it. And a special thanks to all of our top tier Mistakes Are Made members that were highlighted at the start of the stream. And also thanks to Madden Insane for that super chat just now. Nor'easter inbound, save me from the snow. Nor'easter, you sound like you must be in, like, Massachusetts or something. Somewhere in that, northeastern part of the U.S. on the coast, because that's what they have over there for those big storms. But, thanks for the super chat, appreciate it. We've, made some reasonably good progress, I think, building out our little base here. I've only been playing maybe, like, once a week, so it's been, a little bit slower going than it was when we were building out some stuff earlier. But, we've got the starting of our new pond base down there in the water. I haven't decided how many floors I'm going to build just yet on that tower, but we're going to finish the palisade wall around the outside of it. Hopefully today. I think the stems have all regrown, so we should be able to gather quite a few stem pieces. And then we're going to work on building up that central tower. I don't know, maybe we'll make it like 4 or 5 floors tall, something like that possibly. We'll see what happens. Eventually, when we get this thing down in the water, we'll go back and do our castle up on the side there, too, that I had already started and hadn't finished. So I'm the master of not finishing things. Well, we shall see how it goes. Amazing. Well, thanks, Dustin. You're amazing for coming to check out the streams all the time. And if it isn't Honey Bear. Hello, Honey Bear. Make sure you don't go to bed at midnight tonight, Megan. I need to repair my knee pad things, but I don't have the stuff that I need. So hopefully they don't get broken on me while we're mucking around with things, because I don't really want to have to. I don't want to have to go looking for, I think it's mite fuzz I need for them. And if they get broken, then it's going to reduce the amount of stuff we can carry. So I definitely don't want that to happen. We shall see. I do have a little food on me, so we should be okay that way. Refreshed our water. Prepared my axe. We're ready to go. Fox, for taking suggestions, I think you should do 50 floors tall. I mean, that's not outside the realm of possibility. Although it would take a while. I don't remember how many floors this was. This took a long time to build, and we didn't even build full floors for this, so I'm not really sure how big that would be. But we could make it super tall. It might look really weird, but... And this is our giant monolith in the middle of the pond. It's not sleek and metal shiny like the ones that have recently gone missing around the world, all 2 of them. But it's ours, and it's made of plants. Alright. I guess as long as I'm up here, I might as well bring a load of grass down with us, because I don't think I have any left down there. I don't. Oh, you know what? Never mind. We'll get the grass after. I want to focus on getting some stems so we can finish out the palisade wall that we started. It takes a lot of the stem pieces to finish that thing off. Each one is like 10, or no, 8. I think it's 8 pieces of stem per wall segment. Plus on top of that, we have some of the fancy, fancy cord stuff you have to make out of the grass. I forget what they call it. It's like rope, but not really rope. It's like plant rope. Which I guess rope's probably made of it originally anyway, but... Timber! Alright. That was a small weed. We only got like 4 stem pieces out of this one. I need to do more chopping. More chippity chopping. Some of these things didn't respawn yet. I still see the some of the bigger ones are still pending. I hope they come back soon. We're gonna need them. And I changed up my mutations last time. These ones are much better for chopping stems. Ah. Or one of the ones I put on is better for chopping stems. I think it might be the one that increases your hit damage or something. Nevertheless, works great on stems. How do I make myself... There we go. Now I can see where I'm going again. Strange though this looks. How'd you get your elevator perfectly aligned? Your bounces you backward half the time. Oh, mine does that sometimes too. Don't you worry. There's been a few times it's launched me off of there quite successfully. But I don't know. I guess I was just careful about how I put it all together, so it kind of worked out. But I do sometimes have to be careful how I bounce up. It does tend to want to kick you off sometimes. Ask anybody who's been following the stream. It happens quite a bit. Sometimes far more than I would like. I thought about putting gates on the front of this, but because I made this an odd number across, it would look weird to have the gates because they wouldn't be centered. Unless I did like a... Maybe I could do like a tower thing on the front of this thing. But again, that would be sort of... be uncentered also, and I can't really attach walls to this. And we'll just use the palisade. It's fine. Now that's done. Get that. Huh. It's 3 stems short on that one. You might add, love your streams. Well, thanks to Random Olive. I'm glad you guys enjoy them. I enjoy streaming, so I'm just glad that people enjoy watching them. Did your dupe die in Oni? No. I think we brought your duplicate in the second colony we made, because the first one sort of crashed and burned. And you're our chef, I believe. And so far, there's 0 deaths in that one. We got things set up a little bit better at the start, so it's looking like a significantly better layout this time. It was really, really sloppy the first time around. Did you orientate? Yeah, the trampolines have got to be all lined up the same way when you stack them. If you didn't do that, that could be one of your key problems. So there's only like one side of the trampoline that will bounce you up naturally when you... Oh, I thought it was short. A couple of stems there. There's only one side that bounces you up naturally when you hit it. And so that's the one that you have to have lined up on that one side, so when you bounce upwards, you've got to hit it. Yeah, 0 deaths so far. So far. I'm going to claim that as a victory. Don't mock me. Just because we killed like 18 duplicates in the first one doesn't mean anything. So here's what I mean. Like this side here is where the bouncing is. If you touch this side just by walking into it, it fires you upwards. If you get these other sides, they don't launch you even if you're touching it. It's just that one. So that's the one you gotta kind of plan for when you stack them up. They gotta be all lined up the same way. If they're not lined up, you'll hit the one above and it will just bounce you off. Not gotten the DLC yet, so you can't say a thing. Yeah, it's fun. I like that it adds a new element of challenge to the game. It got a little bit that with the other, like with the base game, I was kind of just running on autopilot. And then I have a tendency to kind of do the same thing over and over again, also because I'm running on autopilot when I'm building new colonies. So it was kind of nice to take a break for a bit, have them change the game up. So when I came back, it was kind of like playing something new, and I was horribly bad at it. So that took a little practice to get my rhythm down again. That was fun also for me. I don't know about you guys, but it was fun for me. Yeah, you were the chef in the second colony. Yeah, you're still alive. We haven't killed anyone in that colony yet. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Don't you worry. We'll find a way. Oh, was somebody asking how we were going to get out of the base with the walls all up around the whole outside? Yeah, we can drop down in the water and just go underneath. Thanks for not leading to your death in the Mulligan colony. Don't worry, there's still time. We'll find a way, Drop Pod. I feel like you've been missing out on the duplicate casualty system. We need to get you incorporated in there. Usually like watching a streamer or Let's Player a few times, get a feel of the things, and then go through up royally. Yeah. I don't know. Oxygen Not Included is one of those games where when you want to get better at building it, you end up having to like experiment off colony. Like sometimes like just going into debug mode and experimenting with things is a good way to figure out some good solutions to problems and things. Or I guess what do they have? Creative mode in that or whatever. Sandbox mode. That works too. Hey Fox, good to see you. Welcome, Stefan. Is it Stefan or Steven? I can never remember. I'm really bad with names. Oops, overshot. What's the purpose of the inner moat around your house? I don't know. Just looks. It's purely aesthetic. What I was thinking, though, is that we could climb up the tower and then jump into it. It was also saving me floor pieces. If I have a particular reason to build something there that requires a floor, then we'll build it. But otherwise, it's kind of like inside my base, I have a viewpoint into the water. So just pure novelty, really. Steven. Okay, got it. That's right. Keeps the Black Knight at bay also. Kind of did the same thing with Factorio. We got all the basics down, launched a rocket, then thought, well, Death World sounds fine. I've only played a little bit of Factorio. I didn't get super into it. I probably should have played it more. I started in the tutorial, and then I got distracted by something and didn't get back to it. So I never really clocked much time in Factorio. These stems aren't going to go as far as I was hoping they would. Chippity choppity. I think some of those landed up there. I'm fairly certain we ended up with some stems up in the plant there. That sucks. Oh, there's one. Show me more. Oh, that didn't work. Ah. Come on. There we go. Oh, maybe not. The way it fell, I thought for sure some of the stem pieces ended up here, but it was just a terrible stem. Had very little in it. And the shark appears and eats your base. Well, fortunately there's no shark, but there is a koi. It's pretty big. It doesn't attack stuff, thankfully. Well, I mean, it doesn't attack building pieces anyway. It'll attack me in the water, but it doesn't attack my base. Oh my god, this is taking forever. Is this game still in early access? It is, yeah. They're continuing to add updates to it. The story is not all here yet. That's something they're still working on. For the most part, we've spent more time in the game just building things than doing anything else. The amount of the story that's in there and a little bit of exploring, I think took up a couple streams, but then beyond that, we've just kind of been playing around building things. Need more phasmophobia. How could you say that? You're level like 304 in that game. That's a lot of phasmophobia time. Still waiting for Poe to get curious? Curious about what? Oh, you talking about the bird? They should throw in a couple power tools. And that might not be bad. Like, if they had, like, some sort of, like, a chainsaw type thing, that'd be handy. I'd be down for that. I know the knife is better than the axe. Yeah, I have, I mean, you can attack more consistently with it, but I was, oh, you know what it was? I was using the axe is better for the grass, because I can knock the grass down in one hit. The knife is better for the stems, because you can hit it a whole bunch of times. It's like a really long episode of Dr. Shrinker. What's Dr. Shrinker? Hello, greetings from Mexico. Hello in Mexico. Glorious palace of sunshine, tequila, and mezcal. What the? I could have sworn when we checked there, those stems weren't there. I have a feeling they're not going to actually put, they won't put power tools in the game, I wouldn't think. I don't imagine we'll see anything like a chainsaw. I think it would be cool if they did, though. That'd be kind of handy. 1970s Saturday morning show. Oh. Okay, I'm not familiar with that one. Dr. Shrinker's only shown in colder climates. Ha. Or at the beach. Hopefully the koi does damage. Well, the koi will kill you, but it doesn't attack bases. Nate's stream was rooting hard for your death last night. Oh, that's how it goes. This stream roots for Nate's death, and that stream roots for my death. It's kind of like a sick kind of competition, really. I didn't die at all last night in that game. Unusual. Any advice for building? Not a ton. I mean, have fun. The only thing I could say is that the elevators are really, really handy if you have to build anything that's any kind of a tall structure. Like where I built up into the tree there, the elevator made carrying supplies up, like, significantly better. The other stuff you probably know already, like, you know, like... Oh, there's another one that I didn't see before. Like wearing your ant armor when you're carrying pieces for building, because you can carry up to 8. There's a smoothie you can drink that lets you carry like 2 additional, but it's really short-lived, so it's not terribly good. I know I checked up here, and these stems were not here. I was expecting them to be, and they weren't, and then now they are, so... The magic of games. Apparently we're hungry. Me so hungry. After we drop this off, we'll go up to the top there and use our little lean-to so we can sleep. Start with the base and work upwards. Yeah, sometimes you can work top down, I guess, but really pretty flowering plants. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know if they're supposed to be like. Well, those ones are like daffodils or whatever. I don't know what these ones are, like blue daffodils or something. I don't know. No, there's no humans in the game, not that we've seen anyway. Definitely not full-size ones. So I mean, we're humans because we're like shrunken down kids or whatever. Aside from the fact that I'm a skeleton. But I haven't seen any like actual people yet. The Omnid Corp has these little shrunken bases that I imagine had people in them at some point, because they were doing lab work and things, but we don't actually see any of them. The most we find are skeletons. Big bad skelebones. Alright. Make it daytime, glorious gods of games. I probably should eat something. So they've definitely fixed it so that you don't you don't recover food and beverage when you're sleeping. Pretty grim when you think about it. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? It is a little grim, actually. These dead people in the backyard, shrunken people that are, because there's 3 of them in the anthill alone. There's a fourth, excuse me, a fourth one over by the hedge. Because you find them in that place with all the ant heads. It's you know, at least 4 dead people here already. Never mind the kids being here themselves. This game has a dark and secret story. This last couple of streams, did you miss major stuff? Well, it depends what you missed, because I play a variety of games. But if you mean the last couple of streams of this, not really. We've just been building. Building streams are really more about like the constant pace of gathering supplies and bringing it to the new structure. Hanging out with the chat, getting to like read comments a little bit more than I do in normal gameplay. Wish in creative the creatures were still there, but you would take damage if they try to hurt you. I haven't tried creative in this game at all. Everything I've done has always been in survival mode. Isn't there also a large skeleton in the hole as well? Yeah, but it seems to be like a dog, maybe. I don't think it's a person. At first I thought it was, because it looked like the tailbone on this guy. Like if you look at the tailbone in this skeleton, it looked a little bit like that, but the position of the leg bones made it such that it was almost certainly a dog. Creative sucks, don't do it. Well, I've seen some people do some pretty remarkable builds in creative, but I don't know. I just like the idea of the challenge of making it in survival mode. Ooh, look at all this stuff over here. Man, that weed dropped a lot of stems. It was a very stemmy weed. Love building streams. Nice to chill, which is great. Yeah. One of the things I wish they had in this game was, like, some sort of vehicle. That would be neat. Like, something you could, like, load materials on. But I guess the scope of the backyard isn't necessarily big enough to warrant having a vehicle, but it'd be kind of neat if you could, like, have something that holds, like, as many things as, like, a pallet does, for example. So you could put a whole bunch of stems on it and then roll it over this way. Like a little train or something you can make. That'd be cool. Use the stems to make tracks or something for the train to roll on. Hey, Dr. Deathwish. Like a tricycle? Well, maybe not a tricycle. Domesticated bugs. Yeah, like if you could like, well, so you're gonna be able to tame aphids. We'll have those as pets. But if you could like tame a ladybug, for example, and like pile stems up on its back somehow, like, I guess I guess that would be starting to turn into like Ark or something. But the bug version of Ark, where you build a platform on their back, and then you can use it to carry stems or blades of grass or something from point A to point B. Or if you could teleport between labs, that'd be cool too. Although I really like going on the zip lines, so I'm kind of okay with not teleporting because we can zip line. For the ladybug? Yeah, you just sort of stand on them, they move around a little bit. You don't really have any control over them, though. What if Thomas the Tank Engine toy track was built in the backyard so you could ride it? Yeah. Or like a little, like a, I don't know. I don't know what scale it would be. Not HO. I guess that would be the really tiny kind, but you know, like those the metal trains that you used to be able to get with like the metal track. There's a little smoke maker thing in it. I think having a basket that uses zipline supplies. Even that would be okay, I guess. Although it wouldn't help us in this instance because we're carrying a relatively short distance and it's basically flat. But yeah, that would be handy too. Like if you could send like a basket of supplies down, that'd be really helpful in multiplayer. If you'd have like a person at one end gathering the supplies and putting them in a basket to send down the zip line to people to receive them on the other end, for example. And didn't make. Oh, all right. Apparently, I ran out of crude rope. Have to get more weeds. Dude, we ran all out of weed, man. Lego trains. What's HO? It's ho. HO was just a scale for trains. I don't know what it stands for. I just remember it. I think it'd be better if you can carry 5 stems per piece of ant armor instead of 1. I mean, there was a glitch for a while where you could carry like an infinite number of pieces of stuff. You just had to like, using the armor stands, you could put on the ant armor over and over and over again and the effect would stack. So people were carrying like these huge stacks of like blades of grass and stems and all that kind of thing. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. I never tried it, but my game was never bugged out that way. I'm playing on PC. I started on Xbox. I was playing well, that wasn't really on Xbox, but I was playing the Xbox version on my PC using Xbox Play Anywhere. And then they had the beta branch that was available to check out the new stuff. And it was only available to people on PC, so I bought a copy for PC to play. You had no idea trains had scales. That's some random knowledge. It's not really. Model trains have scales. So because they come in different sizes. So like HO scale is the one that you probably see most commonly, but there are other scales of it that are larger or smaller. I don't know all the scale measurements or whatever, but this is a train hobbyist thing. Should be some type of rideable mob. It'd be neat if, oh, you know what would be cool? If you could, like, tie up a bundle of stems and then, like, mount a dragonfly and have it pick up the bundle and fly it like a flying crane kind of thing. Maybe a little over the top, but still, it'd be fun. Oh, I forgot to grab more, weed, man. What is this game? This is Grounded. Came out this summer. Still in progress. It's in early access, but basically you're kids that have been shrunken down in the backyard and you're surviving and building things. There's a story to it, but it's not done yet, so I spend more time building than doing anything else. Built a lot since the last stream. I saw it looks awesome. Yeah, it's getting there. It takes a lot of running back and forth to bring the supplies. Especially this palisade wall. It takes 8 of these stems to make each segment of the wall, which is kind of a lot. Considering I can only carry 8 at a time, it means I'm only getting 1 segment of the wall done at a time. Just kind of a bit much. I need to gather a whole bunch of this stuff. Needs more weeds. Atto's got to get Blato. Or we need to make rope. One of the two. It's hard to do when I've got this big wall of wood right next to my thing. There's not a whole lot of peripheral vision there. That's a good start. Would you be interested in allowing others to join you to help build or destroy stuff? Imagine how fun it would be to be able to build faster than someone else destroying it. You can destroy it really quick. You just sort of hold down X and stuff all breaks. Hey, the Michael Lowry Show. How you doing? If you kill a ladybug many times, you can get a mutation like the ants, so you can ride a ladybug. There's an idea for the rideable mob. Oh. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure what they really plan to do that way. I mean, I know for sure they're doing pets in the form of aphids, but beyond that, I don't know. Hey, Fox, this is my second time in, and I'm enjoying your content. Well, thanks, Gianna. Welcome, welcome. Glad you enjoy it. Need some more stems. I think we're not gonna have enough stems again. I'm gonna run out. What if you play blindfolded so it's a little harder to destroy stuff? Oh yeah, I see. Did anyone ever tell you sound like Homer Simpson? Only when I sound like Homer. Oh man, come on, Marge. You don't win friends with salad, Lisa. Has the building lag improved at all yet? I mean, I haven't noticed a lot of lag lately, but I've also been building in the same area. So if you're talking about that thing where you're putting down pieces and you get that weird snap delay before it actually constructs it, that seems to be gone. I saw something in patch notes about them fixing that, and it seems to have worked because I don't notice that anymore. But if you mean like lag created by building a lot of stuff, that I'm not positive on, but I haven't really noticed any. Hello, just discovered this channel, and it's great. Well, welcome, Zaire. Is it Zaire or Zaire? I'm terrible with pronunciations. Kyle Shook, thanks for clicking the join button. Welcome to Team Green. Appreciate the support. Thank you for becoming a member. 7. I need more. Needs more wood. Oh, I can't get up there. Can I reach this one? Got it. Nailed it. Sounds more like Stewie Griffin. Where's my money, man? Hey, Brian. Where's my money? Yeah, that's awesome. I haven't had too many people tell me I sound like Homer, except when I'm doing an impression of him, but that's kind of cool. The walls are triggering the OCD in you. I know! Those were... So, there was that the building issue where, like... We'd go to put the piece down and it would make it crooked. And they fixed it so it doesn't do it anymore, but I had already built all those walls because I was like, forget it, I'm doing it anyway. Now I'm paying the price because I got all these walls over here that got that little crooked bend to them. Hey J-Man, how you doing? Cool whip. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna be short like 8 stems or something. Blast you, game. The Z is silent, and then it sounds more like an H than Z. No, the castle walls aren't messed up. I stopped building. So when I tried to place the pieces on the castle, because it's hard, it's such a pain in the butt to gather all the clay and stuff, I decided that I wouldn't keep building it until they fixed the bug. So we went on to build this thing in the water instead, and we sort of messed up the palisade wall, and it's kind of wacky and a little messed up, but it still looks okay for the most part. But when we go back to the castle that's up on the wall there, it'll be fine. No issues there. It's been 86 days since you last watched my stream. How can you tell? Is there a counter for that? YouTube's got data for everything, man. I knew I was gonna make it. I need to get up a little higher in this plant. Some of the stems fell up there. I can see one. There's another one. Alright, we got access to 2 of them at least. Is that it? Oh, man. Alright, that wasn't worth it. We got 2 stems. Lousy 2. Alright, we're all out. So, I guess we'll move back to grass again. Bloop. Take these back with me, I guess. Keep an eye out for any more of those, any other stems that I cut down that I forgot to pick up, because that happens sometimes too. A memory like a sieve. Pass one on the second jump. Oh, wait, there's more over here. Haha! Look at all these stems I didn't pick up yet. We might actually have enough to finish the wall. That's amazing. Thing is, you were gonna get a 100-day streak. Oh, you blew your streak, man. Why'd you do that? Your dad save and disappeared, so you started a new one. Kept out the ants and saw that bug. I'm only, yeah. They did finally fix it, so now when you build, it doesn't do that anymore. But it was around for what, like a week or something like that? The structures made by plants and such are so well made in this game. I love it. Yeah, it's neat. I'm hoping they add more building shapes and stuff to the game. Boom, I need 6 more. 6 more stems. And then I'm going to need stems for stairs and stuff, which I kind of don't have. For one different stream, it's been 531 days since you watched the streams. Yeah, how do you keep tabs on that? I don't understand. It's a strange way to gather achievements. No, the bugs don't eat the grass in the game. They can actually attack your base, I guess, if you have like food in there and they want to get to it. I think they can come and attack your base, but it's generally not the ants. It's more like spiders and such, I think. Should be harder to get a 100-day streak watching Fox, because Fox sometimes doesn't stream every day. That's right, yeah. I mean, I normally stream between 5 and 7 days a week. Some weeks I do like all 7 days. Other weeks I might only stream 5 times. Been sitting on your butt for 325 days. Woo, that's impressive. You must have source. How long in the stream? I don't know. Probably this is probably the standard stream till about midnight or so Eastern time. I would imagine. Okay. We're back to harvesting grass, since our palisade is finally finished. Boom, we got a wall all the way around. It accomplishes nothing, but it's there. Oh, well, aside from that one spot, but we still need that. I can't take that stairway until we kind of finish bringing all the materials in, because getting it across the water otherwise is, kind of problematic. Kind of. I gotta figure out where to put the stairs for the next levels, too. I didn't really plan that particular layout all that well. I guess I could do something similar. Do like a stair up platform and then stairs up either way. I should have done that down here, actually, now that I think of it. Oh, well, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We need grass. Hey, Joe. Hey, Colton. I'm good. How are you? You're Western, so about 8 for you. Western is in, like, Pacific? Or Western is in, like, Random Cowboy? You're lonely? Maybe it's because you've been missing somebody's stream for 531 days. I need this thing back. Oop, the back up. Pacific. There's an invincibility glitch. I mean, there used to be. I don't know if that still works or not, but there was an invincibility glitch at one point. I need to eat. Shove that bug in your face. You're cowgirl? Random cowgirl. Connect your earbuds right as you did the trampoline, and wow, my ears. Oh yeah, that could be a little noisy. It's kind of like a loud, repetitive sound as it is. Never mind when you pop in earbuds. It's been 3 years, 5 weeks, and 16 days since you last watched YouTuber stream. Should you watch his stream again? I don't know. Do what you want, I guess. Oh, if you missed, if you've been away that long, they're probably not missing a lot. Ah, the nice feel of new Arctis 7 headphones. Those are the ones I have. The only thing I'll caution you, if you haven't had them already yourself, is that on the ear cups, where the plastic piece goes into the ear cup, and it like swivels and stuff there, they're prone for cracking, so careful how you handle them. I broke one set already. I'm pretty sure my daughter might have dropped it on the floor. And the one I'm wearing right now has a crack in it. It's super annoying. Grass be like, wee! It's kind of satisfying watching it stream down off the side. Just hit 45 on TikTok. Nice. I've heard of TikTok. I don't do TikTok, though. Probably should, though. It's like the fastest growing social media thing right now. Will my next build be a skyscraper? I don't know. I hadn't really thought entirely about my next build. Christmas is coming up. So, I think last time we were playing, I was talking about potentially making a Christmas tree. I don't know what we would... I guess we could put, like, torches or something in it to decorate, to make it look like it has Christmas lights. That might be neat. That would take a lot of resources, though. But I'm kind of leaning towards, maybe leaning towards doing something like that, like a Christmas tree build. I just don't know if I'll be able to do it, because it's going to take a silly amount of materials. Just silly. Not to mention, planning the shape of it will be a real pain. Might be novel, though. Saying you want to hit 50 before Christmas? Nice. I want to hit 100,000 before Christmas. That's not happening, though. Oops. Wrong button. TikTok is either a clock, or it could possibly also be a gator. A giant gator. With the hand of one James T. Cook in his stomach. Pyramid? I think I saw somebody already do a pyramid. I'm wearing ant armor. I'm carrying 8 things. You put on more ant armor so you can carry more? No, I've got I don't have the bug that was in the game where you could stack more armor pieces on the armor stands. So I can't really do that. I'm out of drink. You got me a tiny bit of beverage. I should find some drops of stuff here. Yes, it was a Peter Pan reference. Thank you very much. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I'm not immature. God. Playing video games on the internet, after all. Or on YouTube or whatever. I thought I would see a drop of water more easily up here. It's not working out the way I thought it might. Might have to go back to the base and get water. Holy, where's all the droplets? This grass can't be this dry. There's one. Gimme. No, come back. No, we got one. One measly drop. Merry Christmas. Really enjoy playing around, but you have no friends to play. Yeah, I played it with Nate the one time, but outside of that, I've just been playing it solo the whole time. Come back here. I'm a glutton for punishment, though. Catch it. Now, there's one. Oops. There you are. Got it. All right, refilled. Sweet. The drinking sound is rather disturbing. That's a little weird. It's no lemon crime. We need to build a catapult with webbing and launch some. Oh my god. Catapults would be great. I don't know if I'd launch supplies or I'd launch myself. I'd probably be more inclined to launch myself. Have you found all the Easter eggs at this point? It depends on what all the Easter eggs are. I don't know. I've found a bunch of them. But honestly, I don't know for sure. I don't think it's crossplay, no. I think if you're on the Steam version, you have to be playing with somebody on the Steam version. If you're on the Xbox version, then you can play the Xbox PC version or the console version, and those you can play on. I don't know if Steam and Xbox is crossplay, though. I don't think that it is. I don't know that for certain, though. That's just my... it's my quasi-educated guess. Oh, we just did a whole bunch of cutting. We chopped all kinds of stuff up there. It's December 3rd with America. I mean, I guess why not? Everybody's at home anyway. What else are you gonna do? Imagine the graboid showing up? No, not the graboid. Oh, yeah, it's the 4th, too. It's not even the 3rd. Must be a glutton for punishment as well. You have 21 grass pallets, and you filled all of them 4 times now working on this build. Nice. What are you building right now? It takes so much material when you do it this way. Like, obviously in creative mode, you can build whatever you want to, but in survival, it's a lot of chopping. You already asked the Easter egg question. I don't know, because I don't know what all the Easter eggs are, so I don't know if I found them all. It's February 4th today. Woo, sweet. Oh, I missed Christmas. Well, I mean, that'll be a bonus for my wallet, I guess. They're not literal Easter eggs. They're like just like in-game Easter egg kind of things, like little nods to stuff. It's barely past Thanksgiving. Darn those Easter eggs. It's okay, though, because they're chocolate, so it's fine. One blade of grass short. Okay, we're gonna need walls for the next level. I think I'll do this one 2 floors high as well, but I kind of want windows on the front side here so I can see out. Which sadly means more stems. This is gonna be a limiting factor here. I mean, I guess if I do grass walls at the sides of them, I can still build, because I can, like, they'll support each other sideways instead of like up and down. But there we go. On this side here, I'm gonna do all windows up like that. Which sadly, whoops, that's facing the wrong way. Sadly, it's gonna require a whole bunch of stems, but it'll just look cooler. Oh, that's not even centered, though. Eh, whatever. Who cares? It'll be fine. Welcome to my non-symmetrical building methods. Yeah, I'm gonna do windows up the back here too. Same way. You know what? Yeah, that kind of works. That's fine. I don't know where I'm gonna get the stems for this. We might have to go back over by the tree to get them. Okay, and then actually this middle one is kind of pointless. Let's get rid of that one, because I'm gonna put stairs in the way of it. Built that the wrong way. Oops. Yeah, what'd I do? There. Okay, so then here, I'm gonna do, stars. To a platform here. And then, because it's against a wall, I should be able to do side stairs here. Yeah. And that'll go up to the floor up above here. What did I do the floor down here? I don't want these all to line up. Like that. So it'd be like crazy winged stairs kind of thing. Up to the second floor. I mean, not that we need that many, but I think it just look cool. Almost looks like a face now. There's the eyebrows, there's the eyes, and the nose. As for the floor here, I guess I should do some flooring here. Just fill that in. Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna do corner pieces. Let's do that. Triangular walls. What's the floor? Here. Yeah, like that. And then back here, I think I'm gonna wind up putting like acorn fences or something. Maybe grass stem ones. Where's the where's all the fences? I guess, is that decorative? There they are. So we'd either do the sprig fence here, which I guess would look alright. Yeah, that looks alright. Look like that. Bam! It's almost stylish. I mean, it's all blue right now. Obviously, we're gonna need a lot of materials to do this, but I think it'll look alright. It's dark though, let's go sleep. Okay, let's take it easy on the mods, please. Just try to not argue and do as I ask. That'd be great. Ah. Ah! Oh, God. It's all going wrong. Ow. Okay, that was perfect. Flawless. No problem with this elevator. There we go. Amityville Horror House? Oh, it is a little bit like that. Want some cake? Of course I want cake. Who doesn't want cake? You know what I hope they add in this game is roofing pieces that are at different slopes. So they have like that the one roof piece that's the particular like 45-degree kind of an angle. I wish there was one that was, I don't know, more like halfway between that. Like between 90 and 45. Rainbow works. Like 65-degree angle kind of thing. Someone disliked it. Oh, there's always somebody. It's kind of like a ritual now. It's sort of inevitable. The stream's not a stream until somebody's disliked it. Clunk. There we go. Blam. And splat. What? Oh, right. I dropped one piece. Cookie's making that Cheboygi sound. That's the trampolines that I have that make this elevator to go up to the upper level. So this here makes that Cheboygi sound. So when I go all the way up to the top, it makes a whole bunch of them all in a row. It's that thing. Okay, let's take it easy in the chat, please. Everyone's here to hang out and have a good time. Let's just chill out, please. Honestly. Sounds great. I don't know, when you hear that the springy sound like going up and down the things like over and over again, it does get kind of a grating, but it's not bad for a little while, I guess. I'm gonna need 2 more stems, which I actually have down here. Conveniently enough. I don't have stems for the I don't have stems for the windows right now, but we at least have these. Unsupported. Oh, I haven't built the walls yet. Oh shoot. Okay. Guess those can go there. Leave that here too. Let's go get more grass. Oh, I got 2 pieces. Gotta get more grass. CrypticFox sent you a Steam invite, friend under TDMax 2000. All right, thanks, Katrina. I don't have my thing up right now. It's hidden behind the game, but I'll accept it later. Create gas packs from the stink bugs for makeshift jetpacks. Oh, that'd be amazing, especially if it made like a farting noise when you're using the jetpack. Instead of like a normal jetpack sound, if it made like a long, drawn-out, wet fart sound, that'd be perfect. I do that all the time with my speaker on high volume, so my wife could just tell me I'm gross. That'd be perfect. She'd be like, honey, can you do the dishes? And then I just like fire off that wet fart sound. I'm like, sorry, honey, you can't. Busy. Ew, and Eagle, you stinky, yeah. I didn't say it would be a nice thing. I just said it would be a thing. That was weird. Bubble sound. They are sticky after all, that's right, yeah. Approve of the fart pack. See? We got 1 approval. We need to sign like a petition or something to get them to build a fart pack for us. It's not Teeny Max, it's Rabbit Dog, yes. that does seem like the kind of typo someone would make. Have you heard they come in threes? Which bad things? Or Rabbit Dogs? Because they're kind of equivalent, right? In Breath, did you make a booster pack from a shawarma and a funnel? What? That sounds random. And kind of neat. Boom, another stair done. Look at that, we're making progress. It's gonna start to look like a building before we're done tonight. The first 2 days of building this thing, it was just kind of like this weird, dilapidated structure that looked like some kid had built a sandcastle and then kicked it a few times. 1 lost your dishwasher, 2 microwave, 3 water heater. Less. Oh my gosh, really? That's brutal. Wow. That's not cool. We had to replace our washing machine recently because it pooped out on us. And we had to do our dishwasher last year, but I can imagine like all of them happening all at once. That would just be like... It'd be very 2020. That's what that would be. Just relentless. Maybe some kid was trying to build a floaty castle. Yeah. It's like, you know, like somebody like built a castle out of blocks or something and then they just gave it a couple kicks. That's what it looked like for a while. Broken walls, incomplete platform. No real structure in the middle. It'll look good when we're done, I swear. Is Toronto just north of Dakota? Not really. Toronto's more north of New York. New York State, anyway, like north of Buffalo. It's like north of Buffalo, but across the lake. Whoops, where am I going? Don't even know where I'm going anymore. You're in Manitoba. Nice. I was born in Manitoba. Good old Winterpeg. What is this done you speak of? What? Washington, Ohio. Toronto is central to all if you're in it. Yeah. Yeah. He said. How do the piece of grass survive the fall? They have extremely light mass. Because it's grass. So think about it. If you drop a blade of grass from the roof of your house, does it shatter on impact or does it just land there? Manitoba's never been the same since, yeah. I got my brother a birthday card once that said, when they made you, they broke the mold. Rumor has it, after you were born, they beat the hell out of the mold maker, too. So I'm thinking, yeah, by the time they had me born in Manitoba, things were never the same. And not in a good way. Ah! Darn it. They do fall really hard, though. You're right. They land with a resounding thud. I beat it down here, though. That's impressive. Grew up in New Jersey and New England. Nice. I've been to Boston a bunch. Boston. I even been to Lowell. They need to add a mini car. Yeah, like a kid's like Tonka truck or something. Death by grass. And yeah, it's a good thing the pieces can't fall on your head and kill you or something. I might have almost accomplished it there. From southern Minnesota. That's right, Lowell. Little mass. You live in Boston? Nice. So, question for you then. You live in Boston. Do you use a car? And if so, how do you maintain your sanity? It's your cousin from Boston. That's right. Oh, hi, Minnesota. Very carefully. Yeah, I mean, I've driven in Boston. I don't like it. It's awful. The roads there are just like they seriously needed a city planner when they were making that city. They're basically just like cart paths that were paved over. So they're like all kinds of different ways, like 5-way intersections and stuff. Gross. Not awesome. You drive a car in Boston? Yeah. Wow, lots of one-ways, yeah. I have, you know, I always use the GPS when I go there because I haven't driven there enough just to know my way. And I always end up leaving the city because our office was outside the city. And then I'd have to come back into the city. And I swear, every time I came back into the city from the air to go to the airport, the GPS took me a different route. So, like, in like the 10 or 15 times I've been there, I don't think I've ever gone to the airport the same way. And then I always inevitably make a wrong turn. You avoid driving the city as much as you can. I don't blame you. That city is awful for driving. I think it might be one of the worst. If not the worst. Thought about streaming stuff yourself, but you can't ever get it to work. What are you having trouble getting to work? I mean, on the plus side, there's like if you have a computer already, streaming's relatively easy. In terms of like technology, because there's not that much you need. OBS is free, so that's like free, easy streaming software. If you're playing computer games, all you really need is the game itself and OBS to be able to stream it, and then a microphone. Everything, I guess, beside that is settings and stuff. Boston Airport's right in the middle of Boston. Well, plus it's got like you go through like the tunnels and stuff to get there. Gotta pay extra to go through all those wonderful toll roads you have in the US. How do you get the 90K subs to work? That's the part I'm having difficulty with streaming. As soon as I figure that out, I'll let you know. I got here by random chance. Somehow I fooled 90,000 people into clicking the button. But I have heard a sucker's born every minute, so that might have something to do with it. Got a new computer just to play Oni and Subnautica. Nice. I keep saying I'm gonna get a new computer, but then I procrastinate. In part because I think I'm gonna wind up having to build one, and I have no experience at it. As I understand it, it's not that hard, but I would find ways to screw it up. The top tier of my membership isn't mistakes were made for nothing. Be awesome. Not as easy as it sounds, but Fox is. Right, chat? Oh, thanks, Brandwin. You know, it's funny, like, if you go back and listen to, like, some of my really early content, I was really awkward, and the sound quality was terrible because I was using a horrible mic, and it's just one of those things where, like, you just gotta get started. The longer you delay trying to do it, the less likely you are to do it at all. Yeah, the new video cards are really hard to get right now too. That doesn't help. If I did upgrade the computer, I would probably want to get like a 3080 or something. I'm going to need food. Alright, I guess I gotta go back to the tree. I gotta get food. We're gonna need well, we're gonna need water, although I do have a little bit now. Back to the fox cave. Sell birthday Steam money. Any suggestions? I don't know. I mean, I've been having fun with Empire of Sin, but I don't know what style of game you're looking into playing. I'm trying to think of the stuff that I've got a lot of Steam games right now. Unfortunately, not many that I have time to play. So I struggle a bit. Oxygen not included is always a good buy if you don't have it already. Yeah, the sound quality is a lot better now. It's fun. I should actually pull up the first YouTube video I made. It's not on this channel. It's on my other channel, but I think it was like Thief gameplay or something. Change your yeah. I got it by dying too much. That's right. No, it's it was something you used to be able to do when the game first came out, and they took it out of the game. I don't know if they have any intention of putting it back in or not, but of course. Of course, this club thing is almost broken. Oh, our Weaver's like stuck. Just club him hard. I don't know why he wasn't moving. Not that I'm complaining, but buy a top tier CrypticFox membership for a birthday gift, of course. Oh yeah, what he said. That's always a good buy. You don't get any additional entertainment value out of it, though. Imagine this in VR. The spiders come at your face. Oh my god, yeah. Oh god, it gets me. That creeps me out even just thinking about it. I don't like spiders. I'm my family's official spider slayer, but I don't like them. I think I'm gonna need to find some more of the quartz so I can fix my club here. It's almost destroyed. Spiders just want love. The trouble is they want to love me in their belly. I don't want to go there. I'm sure they're very nice for spiders, but they're still spiders. Get rid of some of this stuff. I don't think I have a stack of spiderweb here anywhere. Nope. Start a new one, I guess. Oh, I have some more acorn bits in here. Sweet, I don't have to go hunting for it. Didn't realize I had that. Okay, food we've got covered now. Water we'll still need to set up. Wait, that's not acorn, that's pollen. Darn it. Foiled by the game. I'm gonna need another dandelion tuft too. Fact, human eats 2 to 3 a month. No, what? 2 to 3 what? Oh, spiders? Gross. Oh man, I just totally hit the wrong button. Rotten stinger spear. I guess I don't really need these things right now. I can leave those. Those can stay. I think the rest is fine. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna need more sprigs actually too. So we'll take those. We're gonna need those for the fencing. Good, good. I can hear a spider down there still. Darn you, spider. Okay, I need more quartz. So I'm thinking we should probably go get that before this club breaks, just so that I don't have to try to do it the hard way. Lord knows that doesn't cater to my laziness. If we go over to the shovel over there, then that will give us an access point to get some quartz easy enough. But we can't walk, because walking's no good. You go in your mouth for water when you sleep and eat them without knowing. That is so disgusting. I don't even want to think about that. Thank you very much. Ew. I'm going to say that doesn't happen in Canada, just for my own sanity. People eat spiders, they fry and season them. Yeah, sure, people all eat all kinds of nasty things. That doesn't make it right. Momentum. You know what? I didn't grab another dandelion tough. I'm alive. I was sure I hit the button and nothing happened. Woo. Okay. I better get another one of those quickly here. I was 100% thought I went splat. Yeah, what is with all the ants over here? Oh, snake bug! Ah! I don't really have my weapon ready to fight that thing. I need to get quartz first. That's handy though. I can make some repair glue now. Come here, you. You too. Oh, owned you. There we go. It's alive. We know it must have deployed like right at the last second, but I was sure I hit the shift button and then nothing happened. I was like, oh god, no. While I'm thinking of it, let's trash that one, equip this one, and then kill this thing. Back here. I see you. Got him. Where'd your body go? These I don't need. Drop those. I'll keep the meat. I hope I don't have to go all the way into the larva cave, because my club's not going to handle a fight in there right now. I do. Ah! Oh, nope. Just a regular thing. Get out of here. Little jerk. Seen escargot on the menu in a few places. Yeah, yeah. Good old escargot. Or as they should be called, escargot. See what we did there? Oh god, they team up. I'm not wearing the armor for this. I just... Oh god. Yeah, I definitely didn't have the right armor on. Okay, so where do I get my body now? That's gonna be awkward. I was hoping that arrow would do more damage. I should have checked what I had equipped. No, I just... Okay. I also just went all the way up here to use the zip line, forgetting that I don't have a dandelion tuft, which means I can't jump off of here anyway, because we'll just go splatty splat and turn into even more of a skeleton than we already are. I gotta drop into the water and pray for a good landing. Get the deep stuff. Okay. Well, that wasn't cool. Huh. And I learned something today. You can apparently die falling a long way into the water in this game now. There, I wonder if there was something close to the surface there I hit on the way in. Because that didn't turn out so well. I thought it was the perfect jump there, and then it clearly wasn't. George of the Jungle. Strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree. Oh, splat. Why am I turned around here? I see my backpack. I really hope those things went back to sleep and not right where my body is, because that would suck. Plus, I broke my leg armor, which is like an added bonus, and it's dark. This is just like the trifecta. I hear burrowing. We gotta be very. God, come on! Threat detected. Get out of here. Stupid thing. Stop chasing me. I need my stuff. It's bad enough I gotta go in this deep dark hole with no armor on. I mean, I could have worn other armor, but water is made of concrete. I mean, if you fall far enough, it's like concrete. But in this game, that's not been my experience, so I was not expecting that. That's right. That's what you get. Don't mess with the iron bone fists things. I just need to get close enough to grab this thing and then run. Which means I gotta make sure I have full stamina. EW. W. No. God, I didn't get it all. It was the wrong button. Should have had it. Is it ER? Is it R that takes it all? I thought it was W for some reason. Oh, no, it can't be W because that's running. Duh. Okay, third time's the charm. I think it's ER takes it all. Maybe. Is it Q that takes it all? It's something. I know I hit the wrong button though. There's no question about that. No, it was W. I hit the right button. Ah! Okay, so I've decided this is the wrong place to get the stuff. Instead, we're gonna go to the anthill. Oh, wait a minute. I think I broke my ant armor, so I can't go directly to the anthill. I gotta make some repair glue. Yeah, my leg armor is broken. So, in order to disguise their stuff in the anthill, I'm gonna have to wear. Or I gotta go repair my armor. Mistakes were made. This was supposed to be a short detour. Score some juice while we're here. So lemon crime. If a fall from my place, like, it can be like concrete, right? Yeah, it can, except that, we're very tiny, so our mass should be very light. And so our velocity shouldn't get to be so crazy with wind resistance and stuff. Plus, it's never splatted us before. Only when I hit something landing in the water. So it could be there was like a stem or something that was near the surface of the water. That might have done it. Plunk. Okay, I have the fuzz I need. Now I need sap, which should be here somewhere. There we go. Give to me the glory of the armor glues. 2 of them. So I can repair these. And repair these. And now we're good. Perfect. Unload some stuff. I guess I'll leave this behind. Leave that behind. Leave one of these behind. Oh, and the gnat stuff I gotta put on here. Perfect. We're trying to get in the morning. Am I seeing your chats? Yeah, but sometimes I don't see them. Not because they're not showing, but because while I'm in the middle of playing something, I don't always read every message. Oh, I got this thing too. I don't really need this thing. Trash. Ditch that puppy. Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna go to the anthill this time. What's under the lily pads? You can get some lily pad wax under there. Kind of grows on the underside of it. But otherwise, it's just the stem that goes down to the bottom. Alright, anthill is where that red marker is. Past the bird. Laser that has the mites has the quartz. But there's also a lot of it at the anthill. Don't go splat. I don't want it to run all the way back. All we need is enough quartz to fix our hammer so that when we go and smash some more of it, it doesn't break on us. Hello, my ant friends. It's dark in here. Show to me the quartz. You know what? Let's take some of these things with us. Show you guys. Hey, you guys. Okay, repair. That was the wrong button. There we go. Oh, these are ones that hatched recently. They're like all curled up with their legs. Oh, there's one inside the rock. I'm gonna hit it by accident. You're free. I've saved you. I'm the savior of the ants. That's what I thought was your bag last time. Which? The stuff from underneath the lily pads? I have some in a chest bag at the base anyway. Love your visits as always. Have a good night, all. Have a good night, Nikki. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Glad you enjoyed the streams. I did that by accident. Alright, that gives me 25 anyway. It's not bad. I guess I can get a tiny bit more before we go. There should be one more down here, I think. Maybe not. There it is. Alright, we're loaded. 32. We'll take some of these glowy stems with us, though. We can use these for other things. Underwater torches and stuff. Okay, that'll do for now. Let's go finish building. Or keep building, I guess. We probably won't finish today. It's kind of a lot of building to do. Can't wait for Santa. Mom said he had to be good, though. My wife keeps telling me I'm supposed to be good, so Santa will show up also, but... I don't know, it's so hard. Just walked us past the soldier ant with no reaction. It's because I'm wearing ant armor. So the ant armor makes you, disguises you as an ant, and you can run around in here without any trouble. Oh, that's why there's so many that, oh my god, look at all the bodies. Oh, oh, I forgot that lure was still there. We've made the killing fields. That's why there's so many that were respawning in there. We should have looked for eggs, actually. They don't stack anymore, so at most I can only get maybe a couple, but I think I want to look. Let's go see if there's any eggs in here. So our ant trap has finally been working well. It's funny, when I first built it, it really wasn't working at all. I haven't looked at it in ages. Like, all these little ones here, these are ones that recently spawned out of the eggs. No, that worker ant was damaged. That's weird. Oh, that one's in the ground. Now the trouble is, as soon as I grab the eggs, they're gonna attack. So I gotta be a little careful of that. So kind of a lot of ants in here now. Victory. Okay, there's one there I can grab. What about in here? Ideally, I'd like to get a couple. Make our splatter bombs. one there too. Cheese it! So they set it up now so the ants will attack you, I think, if they know you have an egg. Dun, dun, dun. We're out of here. Grab the egg and run with it over your head. Like, don't get me! Oop. I don't have eggs. Don't look at me. Maybe they don't know I took them. That's cool. Get me out of here before they attack again. They know! And this is what we call a clean getaway. Alright, so we got 2 ant eggs. That's better than none, I guess. If we'd gotten there sooner, all those little tiny ones, all the little tiny ants that were kind of curled up on the floor, all those would have been eggs in there as well. Not in that specific spot, but in the anthill anyway. How do you cheer up someone who feels lonely and depressed? I don't know, talk to them and be a friend. Seems like a good start. I'm no pro or anything. I'm sure there's probably a lot of people that feel that way these days with all the isolation and stuff that's happened this year. Nope. Ah. There's an option where the feedback button used to be that resets all the spawns to remove any bugs and walls or then have fallen through the map. Yeah, I'm not super worried about that right now, though. We're good. I think there was only one ant in there that was stuck anyway. It was like stuck in the floor, right? Yeah, I'm gonna drop the eggs off here because I don't really need them. And then we'll grab our supplies so we can take those over for building. Although, if we could build a bomb, what's it take to make the bomb? I don't remember. Slime lanterns, bone daggers, brat burst. There we go. 2 fungal growth and 4 dry grass chunks. I just kind of want to see how much grass it knocks down. 2 of those. I don't think I have any dry grass, though. Oh, I do. Jackpot. Question marks. Used in question marks. So at some point in the future, it seems like maybe the bomb is going to be used in something. Which is kind of cool. You're playing right now, not in girl and Roblox. Huh? Alright. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Cuckoo. Okay, I'll leave the egg here. Where did I put all that other stuff? There, we gotta grab this stuff. We need all the sprigs. Must have all the sprigs. I thought I had more than 9 of them, though. Oh, there we go, 19 of them. Okay, we're good. Oh, I don't need these. Leave those behind. For now. Later on, we'll make some torches or something for our base out of those. Get like a neat green glowing base. I wish we could put something in the water. So get like that green glowing effect under the water, but the only torches you can make are like the handheld one that burn into water now. So that sort of rules that option out. Okay. Back to work. We've had our fun. Fish are mine, mommy. Well, there's no point throwing the bomb in the water. I don't think that'll accomplish anything, but I'm gonna try and use the bomb for knocking down some grass. I want to see how big of an area it knocks the grass down in. I still have stuff in here I haven't built. The hammers are there. I think it's the spinning wheels, though. Hey, Fox, COVID-19 bad in Canada as USA. In New York City, it's up and down because of anti-maskers. We've been getting a certain amount of that here as well, but it's not nearly as bad as in the US. I'm not. I mean, I don't know that anywhere is as bad as the US has had it. Mind you, the US is a big country, so it's a little bit more dispersed than maybe in like places like Spain or Italy when it was really bad. But yeah, I mean, case counts are on the rise here, same as it is in the US, but just not to the same degree. But there's this, I think it's a similar problem kind of everywhere now. People rebelling against the whole mask thing, which just strikes me as like really crazy. Of all the things that people could be upset about, it's kind of an easy thing to do, but we're #1, yeah. Well, yeah, when you guys are getting more than 200,000 new cases identified in a day and 100,000 people admitted to hospital and stuff, that does tend to add up a bit. Sprigs. Oh, I need more, gotta make more grass, oh good, I do have some. Gotta make more of this crude rope stuff. Manitoba was doing really well over the summer, but in October, boom. I mean, I think a lot of places got better over the summer because people were outside more, so there was just less, you know, less spread or whatever happening. Then things improved, and everybody decided, okay, we can all relax now, and then it all goes downhill. Hopefully they'll get all the vaccines and stuff approved in a reasonable time frame, rather. People can start taking those, but in the meantime, I wish people would just, like, exercise some basic protection. The irony is that a lot of the people that are really upset about masking and stuff are also really upset about the shutdowns, where they're like closing up businesses and things. And I can totally get that, because if your entire life is dependent on the income you're getting from your job or your business, and without that you're just stuck without being able to buy like food and everything else, like that's not tenable. But if people would just wear a mask and observe some social distancing, they wouldn't have had to shut down in the first place. At least not most likely. More sprigs. Okay, we have little crude rope we need. Some little railings. Hey, Station Fox, how you doing? Famous people also recommending people not to wear them and saying they're stupid. Yeah, it's, you know how it is. I mean, I think no matter what the topic is, you're always going to find opposition. It's just unfortunate in this scenario that people who are opposing the whole concept of wearing a mask are not really helping. Cryptic, on your map you have 3 spider markers. What are they for? So I put down flags in different places, and at one point they changed some of the settings in the game. And it updated what some of the flags have. So I have a base over there. I have a base over there. This one here, I think I marked where there were spiders. That's why it has a spider one. This one here is the anthill. This one is the light that's in front of the tree. I don't remember what all of them are, but there were some like some of the burgle quests tell you to go place a land marker in different spots. And so when you go and do that, it shows up on your map. I think you can turn them off individually now, and I just never bother. But what are your thoughts on hot water tanks or waterless tank? I've actually been thinking about wanting to have a waterless tank. I just don't know whether it makes sense for me in terms of like the cost relative to the benefit. But I think waterless tanks are better. Being a non-plumber, non-professional, that's my perspective anyway. Lost your girlfriend, depressed most. Oh, that's sorry. Sorry to hear that. Again, probably a lot of that going around. On-demand heat seems to make a lot of sense. Yeah, I mean, rather than trying to heat it up and keep it hot all the time. Plus, it's basically endless as long as you have, you know, an incoming gas flow. So I'd go with, I mean, I think like the tankless would be better, but especially my youngest daughter loves to use up all of the hot water and then leave me none. So I'd be all down for the tankless, but. Instant water hard tanks save money in the long run. Yeah, it's just it's an expensive transition is all. But yeah, in the long run they're better. Oh, you get a buildup of calcium in them? Really? Well, that sucks then. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because you get the same thing that happens in a hot water tank, but... You guys ever notice how we have just the weirdest random conversations? Solar hot water should work, but also high upfront cost, even from more. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, when you think about it, the whole concept of a hot water tank is largely inefficient anyway. Let's take a large quantity of water and heat it up to the point where you've indicated that you want it to be at. And then we're going to hold it at that temperature as long as possible by continually putting more energy into it until you might use it at some point later, at which point you'll draw down a quarter of the tank, and then we'll have to refill it with cold water, which will lower the temperature of the whole tank, and then we're going to heat the whole thing back up again and repeat the process. It's actually really inefficient. But what are you going to do? It's expensive to swap over the system, and hot water tank rentals are cheap. It's definitely a luxury, yeah. It's not... It's nuts. Yeah. I mean, we do a lot of things like that in life, though. It's just one of those things that, like, because we've always done it that way, right? Why does the character's hands in the game a skeleton? Because the whole character's a skeleton. There was a glitch you could get, like, right at the start of when they first launched the game. They could let you turn into a skeleton. And so I've been running around as a skeleton ever since. It's not available anymore, though, as far as I know. Unless they've added some other mechanism to get it. What about electrical for hot water? Expensive also? Yeah. Yes. Hot water, or electric is even more expensive for heating coils and stuff. They draw a lot of power to use a heating coil. No, you can't ride the bird. It's got like a field around it that you can't get past. It's like an invisible wall. I've seen people that tried to ride it. I didn't see what the outcome was, but you're not really riding it so much as just like standing on the field that surrounds the bird, I think. I'm gonna sprigs. Sprigless. Cannot spare a sprig. Why didn't you go into Thanos and then shrink, Mr. Ant-Man? I was too busy getting drunk. If you're a survival guy, why don't you play DayZ? I have DayZ on Xbox. I don't have it on PC at the moment. The times that I played it, there was just like nothing happening. So I spent like 2 hours playing and accomplished nothing, and then starved to death somewhere, I think is what happened. Oh my god, I can't even use my elevator anymore. There we go. So that's pretty much why I haven't really played DayZ much. DayZ is that kind of game where I think if I had time to play it and then edit it down to the interesting parts, it might be more interesting. I don't know how many people would watch a live stream of it because it's just a lot of running around. At least in my experience. It's like long periods of time of just like running around, dotted by like short bursts of action, and then more running around if you're still alive. You have green home. You heat house with water coil and wood trash heat and waste motor oil. I'm not sure waste motor oil would be classified as green unless you're just using that as a liquid that stays in the pipe the whole time to carry the heat from point A to point B. My dad actually had an wood-burning stove outside, and a friend of his had an arborist business or whatever. So he would have like huge quantities of like wood chips that he needed to get rid of, and he would just like dump them in the yard. My dad had a farm. Like dump them in the yard. We had this huge pile, and then in the wintertime, just shovel those things in and burn them in the in the water heater thing to produce water that we would then send through the coil in the house to run the heat. Kind of work, but kind of a lot of work, but it did work well. 90% very little, 10% intense action. Yeah, it's just like And that's if you get to the point of intense action. You know, as you're new, when you're new at the game, it usually just results in a lot of run around, and then you die from like starvation or something. There's not even that many zombies in that game. It's kind of weird. Who snitched on you to the admin? It's not a real admin. That's just their name. Their name is YouTube admin. That's what their name is called. Your friend, your best friend has that heat and a well too. Yeah. I think there was a well on the farm also. It was in Manitoba, so it was kind of like it wasn't in a city, so the plumbing wasn't really the best. But it was like a 100-year-old farmhouse, and at some point it had like the oil tank that had to be refilled in the basement kind of thing. And someone made an oil delivery at one point and like dumped it in the window instead of in like the actual receptacle thing for the oil to go into the tank for the heating fuel. And it like soaked into the concrete in the basement, and they had to rip all the concrete out, and it was just some point after that my my dad swapped it over. So in Canada, it's winter now. It is, yeah. We actually had snow the other day, but it's mostly melting now. Actually, it's almost all gone. We got like a foot of snow, and now it's almost all gone already. Yeah, it was apparently a really bad mess, but I wasn't around for it, but... Can you beat the game? This game? No, not really. There's the story's not really in it yet. They've started it. They're building out the story elements and the scenic elements in the game and stuff like building and things that you can do, but most of the story is not in the game yet, so you can't really beat it. You can go through the content that's available, but then it just sort of, it's like a cliffhanger. So we did all of that, and then we've just been mostly building in the game instead. Just having fun, like, putting stuff together. You know what? If we build the tower tall enough... I don't know if it's gonna work. I was gonna say, if we build the tower tall enough, we might be able to make the zip line go, like, through the tower. That would be kind of neat. Except I think it's gonna be, like, really off to one side, so... I'll have to, like, either... change the building as we get up that high, or... maybe move the zip line over just a little bit so that it can, like... zip through the center of our tower. That might be kind of cool. Any new burgle points? No, there's got like some additional like artwork and that kind of stuff you can get. Signs or whatever. I haven't really gotten those. My science points are only at just over 1,000. So I haven't really bought anything else. I've just been building, but I've only really been playing maybe like once a week lately, so we're not really accumulating a lot either. Balcony, that'd be amazing. Well, I mean, we have a balcony in the other tower, but I'm thinking like it's just an opening that goes all the way through the tower with like the 4 corners or something holding it up, and then like stairs and stuff so you can get up past it. But so like you like pass through the middle of our tower, and you can jump off there if you wanted to stay at the tower, or just continue zipping on past and go like right through. I don't know, just a thought. Don't know if it'll work. I think it might look kind of neat though. Zip to tower, then castle, so slope stop hurting you. Well, I mean, if I jump off early enough, it doesn't hurt me, but yeah, there's that. What's the most difficult game that I played? I'm not sure off the top of my head. Oh, wait. Yes, I am. I'm absolutely sure. Getting over it with Bennett Foddy. Rage Inducer 101. It's awful, that game. Hey, just viewing the scenery from your tower before being kicked off by a ziplining fox. Oh my god, that'd be great. If he could be like, just, I don't know if you could do that in this game. But if he could be like in there looking out when we slide through and knock him off, that'd be amazing. Be like the ultimate use of the zipline, but I don't think it will do that. It hit so much, it's so hard. Which, getting over with Benefati, oh god. And then the worst part is seeing people do speed runs of it. I saw some like really incredible speed runs, and the only thing that I could really think at the time when I saw it was, God, I hate you. Yeah, but yeah, that game's brutal. Yeah, that isolation, but keeps having to pause to change his pants and off the floor. No, that game hasn't scared me at all yet. Flagrant false advertising. Have I tried? Yeah, I've tried hitting nade in this game. I don't think there's no friendly fire. We can run through each other and stuff. I think I did. Might be worth trying. But I'm pretty sure you can't. Just in all when you saw that speed. Ah, it's crazy. Like, that's like, I hate you people. I got like, I don't know. I just recorded it. I didn't stream it, which is, oh, I should have put that wall there. That was my convenient way out. I didn't stream it. I just recorded it so that I could edit out all the colorful language. And there was a point where I just got so frustrated after like I was making good progress, and then I got knocked like all the way back to the beginning, and I was like, nope, I'm done. Didn't play it again. Why would anyone pour the thousands of hours into getting over it that you record a speedrun at? I don't know. Some people are gluttons for punishment. Maybe some people just didn't find it as hard. I don't know. Maybe they wanted to make a video that they knew would get like 1 million views or something. $7.99 in the US for getting over it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it says. It says it's $7.99, but they don't include your therapy costs. Those dramatically increase the cost of that game. Okay. Sleep. I think I still have the... Yeah, I got 1 aphid. 1 delicious, chewable aphid. And 1 gulp of water. We're gonna have to go back to the base soon. Get more hydration. Gotta stay hydrated, even though we're a skeleton, which makes no sense. I saw a few people play it, and we're just getting totally upset to say it. So, well, it's such a weird game to control. I don't know if you've ever seen anybody play it from the perspective of being able to see what they're doing, but to move the hammer around, you have to, like, slide your mouse around in circles, and, like, you can make larger circles or smaller circles. And sometimes you move it, and then the hammer, like, flips a direction you weren't intending it to go, and it just... so annoying. Like, It's really quite remarkable how annoying that game is. And I mean, he designed it to be that way, but still. It's just one of those things that just never should have existed. Needs more floor. Bonk. Oh no! I forgot to jump. I really wish I could build a staircase into the water, because sometimes I have a hard time getting out. Don't want to get brittle bones, yeah. Yeah. It's not a glitch from dying too much. There was a specific way to do it. If you're talking about the skeleton, it's you put on a piece of acorn armor, which gives you a health boost, and then you would hurt yourself until you were almost dead, and then you take the acorn armor off, which removes the health boost, and you'd become invincible, and then you could like save the game, and then reload it, and you would come back in as the skeleton. Have a night, Katrina. But it doesn't seem to work now. I don't know if they plan on putting it back in or not. Build! Build! There we go. Apparently I couldn't reach it. Whee. Oh, not you? Oh, sorry. Someone else said good night? Oh, the random olive. Got it. Have a good night, the random olive. Say hello to the less random olive. Gotta get more sprigs. Can't finish my fence in there. It's not gonna look fancy until it's done. Have you ever heard of a game called Genshin Impact? I don't know. It's not ringing any bells. I feel like I shouldn't have put that plank right there, or that wall. I mean, not the wall, the floor. I don't like that spot. I'm gonna take that one out. Huh. Well, isn't that interesting? This is supposed to collapse because it's unsupported, but the game thinks otherwise. Huh. Huh. It's magic! I made a flying floor. That's not supposed to happen. Supporting 0. And I learned something today. It's definitely not supposed to do that. It's supported by the blueprint, but it's not. I just deleted the blueprint all the way around. And it's not supposed to be supported by the blueprint. Like, they made it so you can't do that anymore. So, like, if I tried to build a piece out there, I couldn't because it's not supported. Interesting. For a short little bit, we had magic. Okay, so instead on these ones here, I'm going to do triangular floors. I can find the piece I want. Is that it? That's the wall. That's also a wall. There it is. Nailed it. Yeah, that way when you come up the stairs, it doesn't feel so crowded overhead. It's very aesthetically important. In no way whatsoever. Says pardon? It's attacking me. It's gotta be a water flea under here. People call that headroom. Max, is it max headroom though? Grass be like, gravity? What's that? It's supposed to fall. It's definitely not supposed to do that. It's supposed to collapse, but I mean, I'm not complaining. That's kind of neat. Interesting. Instantly deletes it. Well, it's in the way at that point. If I could make a flying tower like that outside, then I would do that. But inside my base, that floor was just not well placed. You're so wholesome. Your streams make my day. Well, thanks, Alex. I like to think of myself as competently incompetent. Even debated making a channel name that. Whoops, we overkilled it. Okay. We have stemmage. We can start fixing windows now. Inside, outside, it's all the same if you don't have a ceiling. 2 Touche. But it's gonna have a ceiling. We need to build another floor on there and stuff. Don't get all logical on me. And a whole truck of them logics around here. Should leave this one spot open so I can keep running out here. Girthy stack. Boom, big stack. I mean, it's only 8 stems high, but considers it's supported still, even after you remove the supporting structure, for as long as there are also blueprints there. It remains supported when you delete the blueprints too. Yeah, it's weird. It's they had set it up before so that like you can't build it until it's supported, and it's supposed to collapse after you break the supporting pieces, but I don't know. Maybe it's like just a little thing they haven't quite resolved yet. Not that I'm complaining, it works in our favor, but oh, we leave that one intact. Windows up here. Look at that. We can see. Needs more crude rope. What is happening? We're building. Yeah, I'm wearing the ant armor. It lets you carry 8 pieces. Normally you can only carry 5, but with the ant armor you carry 8. I need sprigs. Gotta have sprigs. I want it to be special. So I'm not an ordinary piece of floor. I'm special. Please don't spam. And 8. There's so many streams. You finally caught one. Well, welcome, Water. They said when Grounded is coming to console. It's already on console. It's on Xbox. It's early access, similar to it is on PC. So it has the same level of development in PC as it does on Xbox, but it's already out. It's an Xbox Studios game, though, so you won't see it on PlayStation or anything. It's just Xbox only. Xbox/PC only, I should say. I'm playing the Steam version right now, though. Bam! Alright, so this one window here I'm going to leave open for now. Because this is a quick, easy way to get down. Once we get up to the next level, I'll probably just... I'll fill this in. We'll make... Ah, shoot. We'll make the jump from the second or third story, whatever it is up there. Come on. Jump. This is where you jump. There. Ah. I'm not a fan of getting out of the water in this game. Come on. Not like this. Just let me go forward when I jump. Yeah, it's a Microsoft exclusive because they own the studio. There, finally. Good lord. So can you get a game and use CrypticFox? You mean like in terms of my affiliate code or whatever? I have an affiliate code for the Epic games, but it's CrypticFox Gaming, all is one word. So if you see a game on there that you like, you can certainly use that. On Steam, I don't have any kind of affiliate thing, but I also have a game page called it's nexus.gg/CrypticFox, where you can buy games there too. That one is an affiliate one though. So any purchase there helps support the channel too. That one only shows 10 games at a time. They have basically like a pool of games that I can select to display on my page. And they sort of change around as they add in other stuff. I don't need stems. Why did I grab stems? Darn it. Yeah, on Epic Games, if you use CrypticFox Gaming, all is one word. CrypticFox is not me on there. I don't know if there is just a CrypticFox, but if I was smart, I would have set my code up that way. No, I haven't played the Demon's Souls remake. I don't have a PlayStation 5. I really want to play it because I like the whole Demon's Souls series, Dark Souls series and stuff. But I do not have it, so I have not played it. Much to my chagrin. It looks fantastic, though. Fantastic. Nexus is a Nightbot command. Yeah, it's because it's new. I only set it up like last week. It used to be chrono.gg, and they shut that down, and now it's nexus.gg/CrypticFox. And then instead of just having like a single deal of the day kind of game the way they did before, now it's like a page of games that I get to pick to present that people can pick from. Some of them will be pre-orders, and some of them will be like it's stuff that's on sale. And I need water. Okay, let's go get hydrated. Hydromatic. Yeah, the building's actually starting to look like a building. Yeah, we only clipped through the one corner of it too, so I guess depending on how I build the tower, if we can create an opening for the zip line to go through, that'd be neat. Have I got an Amazon affiliate link for selling bread? No, I don't. I'm not especially good at monetizing my channel in general. I very rarely ever push the monetization aspects of it. Where I am completely turned around right now. It's not like the entrance to that. Is it over here? I heard a spider. That's what I was looking for over there. There's usually a whole bunch of acorn bits in here. Give me them acorns. I mean, I have 2 grubs also. Oh. Huh. Oh, there was more bits in here. Got it. Is crossplay out? No, not really. No. If you're playing Grounded on PC using the Xbox version of the game, so like Xbox Play Anywhere, then you can play with people on Xbox, even though you're on a PC. There's not crossplay between the Steam version and Xbox version, though, that I'm aware of. Guaranteed, not a guarantee. Save some of these. Oh, I forgot to use the bomb. What was I thinking? Okay, we gotta throw the bomb there. I want to see how much grass it blows up. Not because we have to, but just because we can. Got food. Get some hydration. It's hydromatic. Why are they called cookies? Because they're so delicious. Oh my god, me trying to get PS5 for me and your boyfriend has been terrible. Always sold out due to scalpers. Yeah, it's awful. I mean, that's true of I mean, the Xbox ones are Xbox Series X are all sold out also. But yeah, the PlayStation 5 one was just brutal, and the amount of scalping going on this time around is nuts. Thousands of them. The worst part is, like, after Christmas, you know, give it like I don't know how long after Christmas, but like a month or 2 or something, when there's a good steady incoming supply of them, it'll no longer be an issue. Ah, very nice. Thanks, Joe. Okay, hold on. We gotta get a bomb ready. I have the bomb. Scalpers have better PR. Alley-oop. Clunk. Okay. Boom. We've got the bomb. I want to see how much this blows up. I don't know how big the explosion area is. I need like a good cluster of grass though. This'll do. How do I throw this thing? Oh yeah, R. Is it burnt? Oh! Yeah, it was go. Oh, wow! For a moment there, I was like, is it even going? Did I have to light the fuse first? That was cool. I need more of those. It's kind of gratuitous because the endings are kind of a pain in the butt to get. But it sure is effective on the grass. That was sweet. I was about to run in and like try picking it up because it had it marked on the ground there. I was like, oh, did I just throw it away and I have to go pick it up again? Thought I pulled a 7 days to die thing where I forgot to light the fuse. Oh, it's a dud. Boom. Hey, finish streaming, you're still on to watch. Hola, ¿cómo está? Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yeah, I'll probably be live for another 40, 50 minutes, something like that. Jamotor running. Head on the highway. Uh-oh. Cat's on the prowl. Maple heard Timber meowing. She's in like full-on prowl mode, looking for an opportunity to pounce on him. She's taken to like wrestling him. You see the price that they go for? It's actually stupid. Yeah, it's over $1,000. I think I've seen some as high as $1,500. The trouble is, it's like it is like every Christmas. There is something that is really popular that every parent has to have for their kid or whatever. And if they don't have it, then they feel like a bad parent or something because it's all their kid wants. And then with something like the PlayStation 5, then you layer on all the adults that want it for themselves on top of that effect. And you got all kinds of craziness. Yeah, Tickle Me Elmo. There's always something. Cheesesteaks. Yeah, see cheesesteaks? I could go for a cheesesteak right now. Cheesesteak. Whiz. Furbies, yeah, that was another one. Every year there's something. Every year. Hatchimals was another one. So, like, all those things, though, were for kids, though, right? Like strictly for kids. So you have all that effect. And then the parents are going crazy trying to buy them, and they're buying them off scalpers and all that kind of stuff. So then you take something like a PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, where you have slightly older kids that want them. And then the teenagers and grown adults that want them also, because it's a gaming system. And then you get like the mass underproduction that they seem to make of those things every time they put them out. Cheesesteaks with provolone and fried onions. Cheesesteak. I haven't had a cheesesteak in a while. Now you're making me hungry. The stream always turns to talk about food. No wonder I'm fat. Does this game have PvP? Nope. Not that I'm aware of. It's only max 4 player anyway, so I don't know how much PvPing there would be going on with only 4 people, but... It's all about the Teddy... Oh, the Teddy Ruxpin. I'm seriously hungry now. Oh my god. You had to bring up cheesesteaks, didn't you? Philly cheesesteak with a side of fries. Cheesesteak. First must-have toy you remember was the Cabbage Patch Kids. Yep. Those were a big thing too. Glowworm, I think, might have been popular at one point. Teddy Ruxpin. There was a board game when I was I worked at a toy store a long time ago. There was a board game called 13 Dead End Drive that one Christmas that every parent had to get for their kid. Like I said, there's always something. Garlic burgers. Fox is naming things you have no idea what I'm talking about. Well, I mean, that game was popular. I want to say 27, 28 years ago. There was another board game that was really popular too. It had like a VHS cassette that played with it. It might have been like Nightmare or something like that. Same thing, really popular that year. It was like every Christmas there's something. Inevitably. Yeah, Glowworm was definitely one. Fox's Max Spoopiness didn't ask about the face cam. Oh, what's that now? What about the face cam spoopiness with the boopy doop? What? Played Phasmophobia last night. Yeah, I had anytime I play like a horror game now, I've been using my actually I've been just using my cell phone. It's working great. I got an app from Elgato. It's called like Epic Cam or whatever. It works great. It was dramatically cheaper than buying a webcam since I barely ever use one. Instead of spending a couple $100 on a webcam, I just plug a USB cable into my phone, put this $5 app on my phone, and away I go. Takes a reasonably good image. Rock'em Sock'em Robots. I don't know if those were ever a must-have item, but those were good. Battleship 1950s edition. You think they would produce thousands upon thousands of these consoles or whatever ready for... Yeah, but I mean, COVID was an issue too, right? So I think that interrupted production and supply chains. A lot of the parts for these things are made in other countries and stuff. So there was that impact also. On top of the fact that they just normally underproduce the first run of the consoles, like, every time. I swear it's just so they can say it's sold out and it, like, drives up demand. It's like, when a nightclub has a huge line outside of it, people want to go in. If there's no line, they don't want it. It's like, I feel like they do that a little bit with console releases sometimes. Same thing with, like, I don't know, NVIDIA graphics cards. What was the app? It's called Epic Cam. EPOCCAM, I think. That's all it is. Oh my god, my phone. Like, the USB cable's broken. Hold on. Yeah, EPOCCAM. Epic Cam Pro. It's by Elgato. Seriously, it was like a $5 app, and it turns your phone into a webcam. You plug in by USB cable after you start up the app, and it's good to go. Very easy. Not sponsored by Elgato, by the way, but I do use their products. Loop. Epic Cam Grow? Yeah, that's the one. Epic Cam Grow. Yeah, the more limited it is, the more you want it. It's human nature to a degree, but I think sometimes they play on that with console releases. Because they never make enough of them in the first run. You'd think that, like, with the sheer amount of demand, they would stockpile those things ahead of release, so they could sell an insane number of them, but nope. They're like, money? We don't like money. Stop it. Keep your money. Do I enjoy cutting grass? No. It's not exciting. I mean, I enjoy building stuff in this game, but in some ways that's part of the benefit of streaming, because I can like talk to people on stream while I'm gathering all the materials, because the material gathering is not exactly what you would call exciting. I'm just surprised people come and watch it. They're like, Like, ooh, boy, he's gonna chop grass down and carry it all over the ground. That's right, buddy. Show up for my grass carrying stream. You too can learn how to cut grass and carry it. Ah, that was terrible. Held it. Imagine the tension in a family because of Monopoly. Gotta say, Cheesecake Factory rocks. I am really not a fan of Cheesecake Factory. Actually, let me correct that. I am a fan of the cheesecake at Cheesecake Factory. I'm not a fan of the other food. They have this massive menu, but I find that the quality of the food's not generally very good, but the cheesecake is awesome. So what's Ontario like? It's like a place. We have roads and buildings and internet and power and cell phones, and it's hot in the summer and cold in the winter. I don't know. It's relatively clean, especially compared to US cities. At CrypticFox, after the day I had this exactly what I want to watch. Oh, you had a crummy day? That sucks, Dave. Americans are so lucky with all the restaurants they have. Like, the most exciting things I have from where I am is bloody McDonald's. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of chain restaurants and stuff in the U.S. There's definitely some good fine dining restaurants in the U.S. and stuff. Not that everybody dines there because it's expensive as all get out. I think places like Italy have it set for food, though. Like, you can go to a street vendor in Italy and get an incredible whatever you're buying food thing. Don't see that in North America too much. Street vendors here are like street meat. Nothing but sausage. Have I played Warhawk? No, I can't say I have. Watching Foxvale building makes me feel better about my day too. How flattering. Thank you, I think. We haven't failed. It's going all right. Minus some mistakes. Chain restaurants are so hard to find where you live. So far, none of them we've checked had chains on the menu. Well, not even sausage chains? There's a hot dog vendor at the Home Depot. Oh, there's that. Yep. Yeah, this armor does look like samurai armor, doesn't it? It's cool. It's the ant armor made out of like ant chitin or whatever, but yeah, it does look like samurai armor. The ladybug armor looks a little like that too. At least the chest piece of it anyway does. No, they're sausage chains. Don't argue with me. I'll call them whatever words I want. They're meat-flavored tube chains. Yeah, the ladybug armor is cool. Hey, bud, how's your day? Good, Brandon. How's yours? It's Friday. Almost Saturday for me. Gotta be liking the weekends. You were in the Zen chat earlier? Is that like the Zen desk chat? Because if so, I don't want to talk to you. I ordered skip the dishes the other day because we were feeling super duper lazy. Like, you know what? I'm not cooking today. Forget it. We're just ordering food in. So we ordered in like these chicken dinners from Swish LA, and my daughter wanted a hot dog. So we got her like a hot dog combo. And Skip the Dishes delivered me the hot dog. They didn't deliver the chicken dinner stuff. Like, after the delivery charge and the tip and all that awfulness, it was like $61, and all we got was this hot dog. It's like, and then I'm having trouble getting them to give me money back now. They won't refund my money because they their online chat thing uses Zendesk, and they hung up the chat on me twice while I was trying to get it resolved, and then stopped and like didn't even give me the option anymore, and I had to like send them a form email on their webpage, which they haven't responded to. So my wife reached out to them again today, and they're like, "I'm sorry, it's been more than 48 hours. We can't help you." And I'm like, "You kidding me? I paid $61 for a hot dog, and you won't help me." Oh, God. Consequently, we'll never order from them again, but... Meanwhile, slightly irritated. It's not bugging me at all, though. Not at all. And then I had to... At the end of the day, I had to go out and get my own food anyway, because they didn't deliver it. Killed me. It was a Kobe beef hot dog, yeah. They shipped it all the way from Japan. It's specially grown. And the bun was an artisanal bun from France that they had to ship in separately. Not bugging me at all. Twitch. Yeah, I work in the service industry. My job isn't specifically related to providing service. I do like business optimization stuff. But the company that we have as a major client is a very high-end company, like a Fortune 100 company, and we deal with their wealthiest customers. So I've developed a certain lack of tolerance for poor service, and unfortunately, poor service is the norm. It's not the exception. So consequently, I'm frequently irritated. Okay, let's do more windows up here. Must has more windows. Question is, how good was the hot dog? My daughter didn't finish it. She ate like 2/3 of it. I was like, do you know how much that 2/3 of a hot dog is, or that 1/3 of a hot dog is? You just left on that plate. Oh God, killing me. What's that expression? If it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Oh boy. I swear I can hear like traffic or like a lawnmower or something in this game. I think it's a lawnmower. I've never noticed that before. I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna do we'll do windows on this side again, but we'll do standard line across here. Whoops, I'm not done with that. There we go. Should put a baloney on a door and a door. Oh, balcony and a door. Oh. Maybe when we get up higher, we'll do something. I'm gonna have that opening in the middle of the tower for the zipline to go through, so we can do kind of like a balcony kind of thing in there, maybe. Although I gotta make sure that I don't build the tower in a way where you bump into it on the way through, or it'll knock you off the zipline. Okay, we're gonna do the same staircase here that we did on the level right below this one. Is that right? That's right. Like so. Bam. Just like that. Next level laid out. I have stems down here, I think? Yeah, there we go. Already got enough stems we can even start doing some of the windows. Yeah, I need 2 more for stairs, so I'm gonna leave those here, and we'll focus on windows now, I guess. Oh. Yeah, 1. Alright, whatever. It's a partial 1. Oh, it's just a typo. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Do I play Minecraft much? No, I don't. I play it every once in a while with my daughter, but otherwise, no. The irony is that I normally like games that have some purpose or specific challenge to them. So like a really open-ended game like Minecraft where it's like, well, you're gonna dig and you're gonna build. I'm like, I don't know. And then how many hours have I put into Grounded already? Like, this does have a story to it and like a purpose, if you will, but it's not there yet, and I've really just been building, so I'm effectively playing Minecraft. It's smirk that way. But yeah, no, I don't know. I haven't gotten super into Minecraft. I showed my daughter how to play it a long time ago, and she became fanatical about it. She's played so much Minecraft over the last few years. I would say like in the 5 years that we've lived in this house or whatever. Crazy amounts of Minecraft. I'm not super into it. Build the same way I do. Do you get claustrophobic when the ceiling's too low? No. I just figured I'm gonna try and make it a relatively tall tower anyway. So rather than build one floor each time, I do it like a double high floors, and then this way too I can also have these big fancy staircases as you go up the tower, which I kind of like. Oh, that's a stem, that's not grass. What was I thinking? Oh! Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to block in this back wall. That was dumb. Alright, well, I guess I can go up here and jump through. You don't mind me asking, what's your day job? I work for a Fortune 500 company. I do business optimization stuff. So I study the way that we do business. I look at how people do the work that they do and the tools and things that they work with to do it. And I look for ways to make it better and easier for people to do stuff, so we do more with less effectively. It's kind of the crux of it. So like a lot of blast. Well, at least it's like right by the bridge, but I don't think I can reach it. I do a lot of like Lean Six Sigma type stuff. But I also end up, because of the nature of my job, I also tend to do like software design and stuff for customer resource management type stuff. Not the actual programming of it, but more just the functional design. I can't reach it. I guess I could push it all the way over there, and I might be able to get it. It's already kind of drifting that way anyway. I wonder if it'll just keep going and make its way all the way over to my base. I'm gonna leave that and see what happens. If you take a break from the stresses of optimization and efficient design on your stream, yes, I do. Yeah, I completely fly by the seat of my pants when I'm streaming. Job sounds cool. Yeah, I mean, it can be. I have a lot more freedom than most other people do at my company because of what I do. I also have a lot more variety than a lot of people at my company do because I am constantly tackling new challenges and stuff. So yeah, it's good. I enjoy it. It can be challenging. Sometimes change is hard for people. So that aspect of it can be really challenging, but yeah, it's good. I have no complaints. Pays reasonably well. What study did you do to get your job now? Ironically, it wasn't necessarily that I got a degree in something that got me where I am. More so, I've been at the company I've been at the company for like 15 years. So I learned an awful lot about the job and about the company and about what we do. I started as like a frontline phone agent or whatever, helping people, and I got promoted like over and over again. So I got like a regular position, then a senior one, and then it was like a team leader, and then a manager, and then I managed our complaint department for a couple years. And then there was this point where there was the position that I'm doing now, there was an opening for it. The woman that was managing it, or director or whatever, she was looking to hire. She's like, you should really apply for this, because we've been having just random conversations about stuff related to the business. The funny thing is, like, I think the experience that I have that has helped me the most was from before I worked at this company. I worked in personal financial planning for about 2.5 years. And so a lot of that was about, like, taking what you have and doing more with it. And I can't get in that. Can't jump out of the water. So a lot of what I did there, ironically, kind of applies to what I'm doing now, just in a different context. So, and then I took a course to get a green belt in Lean Six Sigma and stuff, and that really helps. But yeah, so it's, I don't know, it's kind of a convoluted answer, but so I would say it was a combination of experience in the business and knowing a lot about different aspects of it, and then prior experience with problem solving, and then layering on some like Lean Six Sigma training. But it wasn't like I studied it in school as like a degree program or something. Almost got eaten. Yeah, the fish doesn't come out of the water, fortunately. It'll only grab you if you're in there. Okay, meh. Getting there. We're slowly growing. Really slowly, actually. Needs more grass. Dad started out as a bank teller and worked his way up to senior vice president of the bank. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. It's one of those things where I took the job and I was like, you know what? I'm going to be here for like a year. I don't really want to do this. I was coming out of... because I was doing the personal financial planning and not making enough money at it, I was like, I got to get something else. Because it was 100% commission. I don't know if you've ever worked in that kind of environment, but it's challenging. Do I sell myself aggressively? No, not really. No, you know what? I just, I think I got ahead because I don't know how to explain it. I was always trying to think of solutions for things anyway. And so many people at the place where I work, and that you may experience where you work, they're very quick to jump to the, it's not my job, it's not my problem. Well, that's not my job. So no one would ever try to tackle the problems that crossed over out of one job and into another job kind of thing. There was always, that's not my job. It's their problem, it's not my problem. So I just never approached it that way. And so because I was always looking for problems to solve, to a degree I made myself more valuable to the company. Let me get this straight. You bounce on spider webs, shouldn't they be sticky? Yep. Well, I think you refine them into like a rubber. But yes, you would think they would be sticky. It is kind of it's kind of counterintuitive. He's not my job. Yeah. No, he's not my job. No. It's below my pay grade. All kinds of stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I see that a lot. Or I just found that like a lot of people in my peer group, they didn't have much personal or professional growth. It was just they wanted to show up and punch the clock and only do the same thing they were already doing, and only do the minimum amount required, and that was never my approach. So consequently, most of the people that I started with are still in the same job, and I've had, I don't know, 6 promotions or something. But I took the job. I was like, I'm gonna be here for like a year. 15 years later, I'm still at the same company. You know what really grinds my gears? When people fob off problems. Yeah, but everybody does it. Well, not everybody, but like there's a large proportion of people that do that. And you'll maybe that's why it bothers me when I see it in like customer service too. Like if I have a problem and I get passed around to like 4 different people, I'm like, are you kidding me? Somebody just fix it. Did construction and bartending and baristering. No bachelors. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't finish my university degree. I started off doing biomedical science as a pre-med course, and then hated it. Switched to business, which I hadn't taken any of in high school. It was a pretty dramatic shift for me. And then I ran out of cash before I could ever finish my degree. Guess never found the right company. People that say not my job are the ones that get promoted. Yeah. Well, unfortunately that's really, really common, and it propagates the issue, right? It's terrible. Biomedical science. Fox, I didn't know that about you. Yeah, I studied all sciences and stuff in high school, and then my first year university was biomedical science. I had chemistry and biology and zoology and botany and microbiology and physics and coronary. I kind of overloaded myself my first year. Hated it. Oh, calculus. Time to stream, man? About 20 minutes. Usually about, I normally stream till around midnight Eastern time. So I obviously didn't carry it as far as you did, Rabbit Dog, since you actually work in a lab and stuff. But, yeah. But my first year university, I did that. And then I switched to business. And like I said, it was a really weird shift. And I found economics super interesting, where I got to the point where I wasn't finding science as interesting anymore. Mostly because of like the sheer amount of memorization that I was forced to do in my first year. Just hated it. Whereas stuff like economics was more about understanding a principle and then applying it to different scenarios, which was different. So I kind of gravitated to that after. Yeah. Calculus, you should have failed that. Oh man, I took calculus so many times in university. I went to like 3 different universities, and each time I moved, each time I switched university, it was like, yeah, their course is a little different than ours, so that credit doesn't carry over. So I had to keep retaking it. Consequently, I'm pretty good at calculus now. Man, that was a long time ago. That bothers you, midnight. What now? The customer service on construction sites and private client homes. Oh, yeah. So calculus once, got B, never again. I mean, as it turns out, calculus is really handy in my job now, because I do a lot of data and statistical analysis and stuff related to the work I do now, so it did come in handy. You like all the ologies? I find them, I still find science really interesting, so I often seek out like information about different things. But it's different now because I'm pursuing something that I want to know about rather than here, memorize the periodic table of elements with all the electron pairings, the atomic weights, and all that kind of stuff. And you know, that just that did not do it for me. May I ask what kind? This may help my career as a scientist going forward. What kind of witch? Watched a video recently where a real doctor assessed the House MD show. Explain now it's the fastest person to research on their phone generally becomes the best doctor. Oh, yeah. I haven't planned my stream schedule out for next week just yet. So I don't know when the next Oni stream will be at the moment. I have some stuff I need to fit in next week. I just need to make sure I get it planned out right. What kind of analytics and data sets? Well, for me, a lot of it is time and motion studies, employee productivity performance. I also handle all of our capacity and staffing planning, attrition analytics, looking at call arrival patterns and you know, agent scheduling and all that kind of stuff against it, productivity measures, all that kind of junk. I spent a lot of time in spreadsheets. Advanced underwater basket weaving. Now there it is. That's what I should have taken. Next week's schedule. 7 days of alien isolation. 7 days of poop. No, thank you. So oxygen not included is called Oni. Yeah. We tend to refer to it that way. It's actually called oxygen not included, but we just keep calling it Oni. Just basic Excel? I mean, yeah, for the most part. I mean, I do lots of formulas and stuff, but yeah. Sometimes I do stuff that's pretty complex, but mostly because it's for my own time savings, because I need to combine information in a lot of different ways from a lot of different sources. It's really boring stuff. I'm surprised anyone's still here. Excel is not exciting. Can't think of anything more boring. But it is useful. Macros on Excel still escape me. Well, the nice thing with Excel macros is there's a record button. So you can, depending on what you're trying to do with it, you can just hit record, perform the action you want it to do, and then stop recording, and then use that as your macro. It does make that aspect of it easier. You love it? Oh, you may. Oh, wow. Perks prisoner. I feel suddenly sorry for you. I use Excel every day, but I don't look for reasons to use it. It's not exciting until it works. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, sometimes solving a problem is fun, but there's a lot of people in my company that aren't particularly good with Excel, though, so I'm often into fixing other people's problems. But that's okay. At least it makes things work. Yeah, Alien Isolation's tomorrow. Sunday night I haven't decided yet. I might actually play Empire of Sin again. And then the rest of the week I haven't plotted out yet. Yeah, you don't need to learn Excel. Just tell me to do it. That's what our HR team does. Why don't you just cut down the entire grass patch? Well, because it respawns, so you'd never successfully cut it all down. B, it will also despawn after a certain amount of time. So you might waste a whole pile of time chopping down grass that you never get to use. Have I looked at the MS DAX language for analytics? No, not too much. I mean, we use an application called Business Intelligence for a lot of the analytics stuff that I do, and then I use Excel for other things, depending on what I'm trying to accomplish. Oh, really? Oh, I guess it is. I guess I hadn't done that floor part. Hydrodynamics? What are y'all, water elementals? Yeah. Like making complex nested commands that interact with other cells. Yeah, well, I do a lot of that, but... So here's the thing. Of all the times that I've been using Excel, I never got really good at using... now I can't think of it. I'm having a brain fart. Not macros. Oh, shoot. I can't think of the term now. I'm in a horrible brain moment. Anyway, there's something really basic that I've never gotten good at using, so I constantly use formulas to accomplish stuff that other people do using the basic functionality of Excel. No, not equations, not hyperlinks. It's not that. It's when you can highlight a set of data and then like turn it into a table with choices. And I can't for the life of me. No, it's not macros. My brain won't work. Yeah, disclaimer, not sponsored by Excel. It's not spreadsheets. The whole thing's a spreadsheet. Pivot tables, thank you. Oh my god, my brain would not work. I've never gotten good at using pivot tables. I don't know why. So I accomplish everything by formula instead of pivot tables. It's like my it's my dark Excel secret that I'm inefficient with it. Rabbit dog. Just put out words that aren't helpful. Quick. Keep posting unhelpful words. Data normalization. He's confused me with the delta. The same way, my brain just works better in formulas. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's just because I taught myself Excel. And so I learned when I wanted to solve a problem, I went to formulas and I did it that way. And now I've got myself into a mental rut I can't get out of. I just haven't, I can't be bothered putting in the time to learn it because I know I can already accomplish it a different way. Which is like the essence of inefficiency. Pivot tables are dark magic, yeah. He does that thing, but words are hard. So much grass. Oh my god. I don't know. You know what? Even to get up high enough so that the cable can go through the tower, we're gonna have to have... This is gonna take a lot of floors. That's gonna be a lot of grass. It's not inefficient, it's just thinking outside the box. Well, sort of, but I mean, it is inefficient in the sense that if I have to puzzle out how to do something in a formula, and it takes me a half an hour to do it, where if I knew the proper pivot table to do it with, and I could accomplish it in a matter of minutes, that's inefficient because I've just wasted the time between A and B, right? Do everything the least efficient way, and your job title is... I'm thinking politician? It's gotta be politician, right? No, he was trying to stall Fox's brain. Yeah. Yeah. Rabbit Dog has got this this trolling thing he likes to do, where he trolls. Darn trolls. Somehow we let this troll in here, and he's been around for like ever now. But your boss doesn't know them until yet. You're not wrong, but because of what I do, it inherently bugs me. Well, I've accomplished some pretty crazy stuff with formulas, like, but when you, and that's fine. It's just that like when you have to replicate it over and over and over again, yes, like I said, it would be better if I just taught myself to use pivot tables. I have a mental block. I can't do it. So many people see use QuickBooks but not understand the basic accounting. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Trolling time. The worst part is that I get the impression that Rabbit Dog is actually pretty intelligent. So he's always got these quick-witted troll comments. It's not like the usual, you're trash. He's got, maybe that's why I let him stay. He's got all the clever comments. Yeah, that's the one. He gives the advice, no matter how dubious. If the less he knows about something, the more emphatically he'll give the advice. No, you gotta jump over there. I don't know. I don't know this game. We gotta chop more grass. And we're all out of explosives. Oh, I also gotta get food. Maybe we should go do that. Food we have. Water we don't. We're all out of the nourishments. Needs the nourishments. Let's Google. What's a pivot table? That's fine. I mean, if you don't use Excel, I wouldn't expect anyone to know it or be familiar with it. What happened? There we go. Whew. I was just trying to zipline. That didn't work too well. Look how big the tower's getting. It's only like... Well, we're working on the 3rd floor, I guess. That'll be good when it's done. It's gotta be big enough we can see it from the moon. To be fair, pivot tables are easy. You probably take 5 minutes of your time. Yep, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's like I said, it's a weird mental barrier. Because I know how to do it a different way, I default to doing it the other way. I'm as bad at change sometimes as other people are, even though my whole job revolves around it. I've heard a lot of places that want to hire people that know Excel, but I don't know it. I didn't know it when I started at the company I work at either. I just taught myself. But yeah, it's useful. But, I mean, if you're doing office jobs or whatever. Obviously, if it's like a construction site, not nearly as useful, but... For office work, it is. Kind of like business-type stuff. Where you gotta deal with data. The rest of your night is gonna be looking up pivot tables. Woo! Man, you just go all out and party, don't you? Alright, let's consume some of this. You know what? We're it's almost midnight now. I think I'm gonna call it a wrap for tonight. Some point, no sense going all the way back over just to move a couple blades of grass. Made some good progress though. We got a couple floors done. We got the finished the palisade around the outside of our basing there. It's starting to actually look like a base over there now instead of just some weird platform on the water. That's pretty cool. Tomorrow night we're going to be playing some Alien Isolation. That'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern Time if you guys want to come out and hang out again. Appreciate everyone hanging out this evening. If you don't currently subscribe to the channel, click on the subscribe button. Come back, hang out again. We'll talk about more exciting Excel. No, I swear we won't. That doesn't normally come up. But thanks again, everyone. I'm, as always, CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.